Hello everyone. So, announcement yesterday, no more beauty salons, and I know we're definitely ready for it. The amount of people I've seen saying, what am I going to do with my eyebrows? So today I thought I would show you exactly how you do your eyebrows at home. I also just want to send some big love to all my fellow beauticians, salon owners, makeup artists, even PTs and gym owners, because I know it's super frustrating. You guys just want to get back to work, and just know that it's coming and people are going to be rushing through the door. Okay, so first of all, it's all about the waxing. You want one of these smaller spatulas, thinner ones like this. And when you're applying wax, this is anywhere on your body, you want to kind of go in the same direction that the hair is growing. So for example, if I was waxing, let's say, well, there's no hair there, but let's say if I was waxing my arm and my arm hairs were growing in that direction, I would apply the wax in that direction so you don't go against the hair. Sorry, my daughter's in the background. With eyebrows, you need one of these facial strips. You can also take big wax strips and just cut them up. And then you always want to pull as far close to the skin as you can and in the opposite direction of where the hair grows. And you can also pull up to taut the skin, and that just makes it a little less painful. Goodbye hair! Now you can see I've done a little bit on top where I could see some stray hairs. I have been plucking my eyebrows, so a little bit on top where the stray hairs are, and again you just press it down like that, rip it off. A bit harder to do it on camera like this. And this just gives you a really good clean finish. Even if you're plucking your eyebrows, you can sometimes get those baby hairs that you can't really see, and the wax will just give you a really clean finish. Then what you can do at this point is just add a little bit of Vaseline or some kind of barrier cream just around your eyebrows so that the dye doesn't spread. But in terms of the dye, you need a little pot like this, you need a little tiny mini paintbrush, you need eyelash tint, and you need the developer as well, which is like a solution. And you just literally squeeze a little bit of it together and you mix it up, and then you dip it in to your tint bowl, and then you start to paint in the desired template shape on your brows. And I like to always use this simple angle. So you want your eyebrows to start in the outer corner of your nose, and you want them to end the outer corner of your eye. So you can see here, I want to bring down my natural eyebrow a bit. So I'm going to bring the tint, paint it down to there. It doesn't matter if you go a little bit over and it's not quite right, because then you actually tidy it up and define the perfect pattern with a Q-tip. So this is where you can be really defined, and you just tidy it up. Okay. One second. That nature called for my daughter, so I'm back in the house now, and what I meant to explain was that you can create the arch shape that you would like. You can also create the finish here. I tend to go for a sort of circled square. Some people like a really defined square edge look, which is a bolder look. In terms of how long you leave the tint on for, it's totally dependent on the individual. Some clients come to me and you can literally leave the tint on for 1 minute and it's taken really well. And for other people like me, I have to leave it on for ages for it to stain my skin. So I'm gonna leave these bad boys on for 1 hour. Don't worry, they're not gonna look like vroom like they do right now when the tint comes off. But for me, I do like a bit more of a defined power brow, so I do leave the tint on as long as possible. So come back to me in an hour. All you need to remove the tint is literally just cotton wool and water, and that is it. And then you just literally wipe it off. So already you can see that that's taken, and I now have a more va-va-voom brow than I did before. And it just means that I don't have to wear an eyebrow pencil for, I would say, about a week, 2 weeks. For some people it's longer. Again, it's dependent on how porous your skin is, but there we go. Power brows back in town.